All right, we're here with Jay Reagan, Partner Account Manager for Avid, talking about the new Pro Tools SKUs that are out and some of the changes that are happening. Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Hey, Bill. Thanks for having me. So what we'll talk about today is pretty straightforward. I want to talk about just the SKUs that we can sell in 2016 and moving forward. We had a few changes the last time we talked, so I want to make sure that the resellers are clear and they understand what they need to sell to their customers. I'll also touch on 12.5, which includes cloud collaboration. But any other topics we'll pretty much cover in other video chats that we're going to do. We're going to talk about SKUs today.
Cool.
So let's get right into it. So if you're a new user and you want to get into Pro Tools, there's essentially two ways to do that. You can own it or you can subscribe to it. The own is kind of a traditional way to purchase Pro Tools. You buy it for $5.99, and for one entire year, you get upgrades and 1 year of bonus plugin bundle. So I'll talk about these in separate. So when I say upgrades, I mean you get, if you buy it today, you get 12.5, obviously, because that's what we have out. But you'll also get anything that comes out within the year of activation. So you'll get 12.6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Whatever comes out within that year of activation, you get at no additional charge. You also get the bonus plugin bundles. And so these are the bonus plugins, and I'll come back to that slide. So this is released as of 12.3. So, of course, it's included in 12.5. It's 16 Stompbox effects and 1 space convolution reverb. That comes as a bonus package, not the stuff that comes with standard with Pro Tools. This is what comes with Pro Tools now. 6 virtual instruments and 56 plugins. So out of the box, you've got everything that you need to record, mix, master. But if you want some extra stuff, it's there available to you. It's part of the that $5.99 SKU, and you can download it or you can choose not to. The app manager will show you where and what you can download, and you can do that at your leisure. So hopping back to this slide, like I said, there's an own or subscription. So the own, as we were talking about, year of activation. As that year comes up, if you do nothing, you can keep what you have. So if you're on version 13, you will not continue to get upgrades. So you won't get 13, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is after that date, you will not get because you're not on the plan any longer. Same with the bonus plugins. Not the standard stuff that comes out of the package, the 56 plugins, but the bonus plugins here. Those will stop working at the end of the year. So you can choose to do nothing and you keep what you own. You don't lose any functionality. It doesn't time out. It works forever and you can keep it forever just as like before, right? So now what you can do is if you look down here at the bottom, you can see these two $99 SKUs. This first one is called the annual, I call it update, but it's an upgrade SKU. For $99 a year, you get the upgrades that come with Pro Tools. And that includes the dot releases and any major release within that year. So if you think about it, you buy for $5.99, and then in perpetuity, you pay $99 a year as long as you want to own the updates. You'll always own the product because it's a perpetual buy-to-own product, but you will continue to get upgrades and updates if you have the $99 renewal plan. So you will need to buy the renewal SKU, which is a different SKU than any of the other ones. It needs to say renewal on it. That's why they're called renewals. They're for renewal only. So that's that $99 one. The one below it is called the bonus plugin and support plan. Now, you'll notice that the bonus plugins comes with the Perpetual version. So that's essentially keeping that bonus plugins on. So the 16 plugs or the 17 plugs that you get as a bonus package, you will continue to be able to use those. Now, if you don't like them, you don't use them, you didn't touch them once, you didn't even download them, and you don't need the support plan, then you don't have to pay for it. So you just don't buy it and you don't renew it. So for $99 plus $99, you get any update to Pro Tools, bonus plugins, and support plan. Now, when I say support, I specifically mean you get 1 call a month and unlimited email with the customer service team. That's not for everybody. People that have been using it for 15 years probably do not need that. It's for beginners or people that want to stay in close contact with Pro Tools. And you could turn that on at any time. So 2 months down the road, you say, I want that support plan. You can go buy that $99 support plan.
That's cool. And the bonus plugins would also come with that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So those are pretty good deals, it seems. I mean, it looks like to me it's about eight $8.25 a month if you were to figure it out that way, because a lot of people like to do that. Gets you the most current version of Pro Tools, and another 8.25 gets you all those plugins and all the support you can imagine, right?
That's exactly how to think about it. I mean, you can also think about it as $99. I pay $99 a year for my Amazon Prime to get 2-day shipping. I don't even think about it. It just stays on, and you can do that with Pro Tools as well for $99. Get the industry standard Pro Tools for all the stuff that comes out that year. And we'll talk about what came out in the last 8 or 9 months, 10 months in just a second. But there's a lot of stuff we've done, and there's a lot of stuff we're going to do. So it's going to be worth your while.
Yeah, very cool.
So let me touch on the subscription. Now, there's two big differences between the own and subscribe model. Of course, one is that you subscribe, meaning at the end of the year, Pro Tools will stop working. Now, this isn't for everybody. As I mentioned before, you've got to kind of, as the customer, you've got to choose what's best for you. This might be good for somebody who's going off to college but hasn't hit the accreditation in part of their college yet and can't get Pro Tools as an EDU price. They can get Pro Tools. It's the full version of Pro Tools. It's just will time out at the end of the year. It's like leasing it for a year for $299. That's why it's $299 instead of $599. And with that $299, you'll get the upgrades, the support, and the year of bonus plugins. So it'll just simply time out at the end of the year. That's the big difference. The two things is the price and how it operates at the end of the year. The own, you buy to own it. You own it forever. Subscription, it will time out. It's not for everybody.
And is one of those more popular than the other?
Oh, definitely the own one. I mean, if you're a user and have been in the past and want to continue to use Pro Tools, or you got off it and you want to get back on, if you're going to buy Pro Tools, this is pretty much the way to go if you're going to continue to use it. If you want to have it beyond a year, then just buy the own version, pay a little extra, because after 2 years, you will have paid for the own version anyway.
Now it's time to take the test that accompanies this video. And be sure to fill out the contact info so we can keep in touch. We'll alert you when new Tech Talk training tutorials are released. We're in the process of creating a complete series of training videos covering topics including interfaces, microphones, digital audio workstations, mobile recording, wireless technology, monitor systems, and more. And we'll even be creating several product-specific tutorials. If you have comments or suggestions for helpful topics, please email us at techtalk@HalLeonard.com.